to make another nice little pastry from Mom's Pastry Book on page 33. If you look and you see it's the Romanian way, it's called Roulade cu coffee, but if you want to say it in English, it's coffee roulade. So we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to have 7 egg yolks, 7 egg whites, 7 tablespoons of sugar, and don't forget the nice peak of the flour. That will be 6 tablespoons of flour. Aside, you actually have a tray right here with foil. You take any size of a tray, but I prefer kind of like the 13 by the 17 aluminum tray, or it doesn't matter, whatever you have. And then you get a thin sheet of foil, put it on nice and tight, and you're going to mold it on. And do is add your sugar on top of your egg yolk, put it in the mixer, close it, and put it on medium flame. Kind of mix. Once it forms a nice thick peak, then we'll go ahead and start it. Nice stiff. That's exactly what I want it to be. And now add in your egg yolks and the flour. Take it out and slowly disassemble. Now remember, this is also fluffy, so you want to slowly mix it around. And then that tray that you had put aside, you're going to go ahead and evenly layer it all out. Evenly spread it out on your tray. Now, since it's evenly filled and nicely stretched out, you're going to place it in the oven and bake for 12 minutes at 450 degrees. To start with the cream filling, we're going to get 4 eggs, 8 tablespoons of sugar, 2 packs of the unflavored gelatin. You're going to put here. You're going to have 1 tablespoon of the Nesquik Cafe, the instant coffee. And then you're going to have a 1/2 cup of flavor of any flavor you want of a coffee creamer. I have a hazelnut right over here. And then you're going to have 2 tablespoons of sour cream. And you're going to need a 16 ounce or 2 8-ounce tubs of the whipped cream you're going to put aside in this bowl.
Sugar.
So what we do is we add the sugar, then
Gelatin.
Then we add the creamer.
Creamer. And coffee.
We'll add the coffee in there too.
Kumari po yung lang tupok.
Now we're going to put it on the fire. Okay, now after we mix we're going to put all the ingredients. We're going to put it in another bowl. Now we're going to put it on the fire. What you want to do is you want to make sure you just quickly test it with your finger to see if it's nice and warm, and then it's ready. Just make sure you still have your mitten to put over that hot cream, and then just add it with the whipped cream. I will warn you though, this tastes really nice and flavorful, so you might be tempted on testing it out before you actually put it in the cake. It cools off a little. Tablespoons of sour cream. This is going to give it a nice little thicker feel, and it's going to help it bake a little bit. And there you go, nice and finished up. So you're going to let it just until it just cools off a little, and then it's going to become more thicker. This, it's cooled off, so what we're going to do is just take it out with the foil over, and then you're going to slowly peel it off, because we're going to want to make sure we can roll this up in a little bit. So we're just going to slowly peel. Just pull back slowly and peel it so it doesn't bring some of the pieces off. Okay, there we go. So what you're going to do is you're going to still use the same foil, but you're just going to flip it over so you have the clean side up. And then you're going to take your this part of the cake, the little spongy part, and you're going to flip it on top. And then our cream, finally it's nice and thick, so we're going to be able to even it out. And then just evening it out in some pieces so you can spread it out, but not all of it at the same time. Just slowly take some, add half, because you're going to need some for the top layer, and just slowly mix around and just spread it out. It's alright if it goes up on the side, just try not to let it go too far over the side. First, and you're going to slowly just lift it up and push it on top so you can have the nice little roll look over. As long as you even it out. And then slowly roll until you get to the end. And I'll lift one side up over. And just close it over. And then just put it on the tray and leave it in the refrigerator until it becomes nice and really sturdy, so it's not going to fall apart on you. Took it out of the refrigerator with the tray, and then you just open up the foil. Now you're going to take that remaining half of the cream and then just lightly just cover all of it on top. Decorate it nicely. But you're going to have to kind of work quick with this part. If it's nice and hot outside, then it's going to try to not let it melt so it doesn't fall over the place. But if it's cold outside, you don't really have to worry about that temperature. But you still want to work quickly. Spread it all out on the cake. actually serves up to 11 people, so you can slice as thin as you like or as thick as you like. So if you have a party coming around soon, anytime, any holidays, birthdays, or if you just want to make it for the family, you can actually just serve up to 11 people. Let the cake sit in for 10 more minutes in the refrigerator. Now I just pulled it out, so what we're going to do is we're going to end up cutting it, and then you're going to see what it's going to look like for the last end. Slide your hand underneath the foil, and then slide your hand underneath the cake quickly. Use the knife to hold on to the piece, and just quickly watch your fingers and slide your cake on the tray, and there you go. It's still a little soft, but all you do is just let it sit in the refrigerator for a little longer if you want it to.